Today we are starting our fifth topic, lines and angles. Before going to start this lesson, we must know how to identify the lines, the line segment and the ray. Here in the figure, three figures I have drawn here, out of which first we will observe second figure. In the second figure, it is seen that there are two endpoints. There are two endpoints P and Q, and if the two endpoints are there, then the figure is of a line segment. Means a line segment has two endpoints. Here P and Q are the two endpoints, and therefore PQ is a line segment which is shown in the second figure. If we extend the two endpoints in either direction endlessly, then we get a line. Here, let AB be a line segment. A and B are the endpoints, and if we extend these endpoints on either side, both the sides, endlessly, then it becomes a line. It becomes a line. So AB is a line. Here in the figure 1, line AB is shown because line here arrow, both the ends of the line are indicated by arrows, and if arrows are there, then it means that both the endpoints are, or both the ends are extended endlessly on both the sides, and therefore AB is a line. Now if here we remove one arrow, then we get A as an endpoint, and at the another end it is endless because the second end is being indicated by an arrow, and therefore AB becomes an array. AB becomes a ray. Here in the figure 3, OM is a ray because O is the endpoint and M is not endpoint. It is extended endlessly on the one side, and therefore OM is a ray. Now we will see what is angle. So angle is formed when lines or line segments meet at a point. In the figure, observe the corner. Here I have drawn one figure, that is in the figure A, B and C. These are the endpoints. Here AB and BC, these are two line segments meet each other or intersect each other at B. Similarly, line segment BA and line segment CA intersect each other at A. Similarly, line segment AC and segment BC intersect at C, and therefore if we observe the corners, it is seen that the two line segments are intersecting each other, and therefore here we get angle A. We get angle A, or angle A can be denoted by three letters, that is angle BAC or angle CAB. या ठिकाणी ज्यावेळेला तीन लेटर्सने आपण एखादा अँगल दाखवत असतो त्यावेळेला जे मधलं लेटर आहे तो अँगल असतो. म्हणजे इथे या ठिकाणी मध्ये कोण आहे ए, इथं सुद्धा मध्ये कोण आहे ए, आणि म्हणून आपण ए हा अँगल दोन प्रकारात दाखवला. त्याचप्रमाणे तो एका लेटरने सुद्धा दाखवता येतो अँगल ए. लक्षात आलं? आणि म्हणून अँगल ए can be denoted as angle BAC as well as angle CAB. Here angle ray AB and ray CB, these two rays or two line segments intersect at B, and therefore we get angle B. Angle B. Angle B can be denoted as angle ABC, angle CBA. So angle ABC or angle CBA. Here also the middle letter indicates the angle. Here B is the middle letter and therefore B is the angle or angle B. आपण अँगल हा एका लेटरनं किंवा तीन लेटरनं दाखवू शकतो, एका लेटरनं किंवा तीन लेटरनं. परंतु जो अँगल आपल्याला दाखवायचा आहे तो तीन लेटरनं दाखवताना जो अँगल दाखवायचा आहे त्या अँगलचं नाव हे मध्ये आलं पाहिजे. म्हणजे जसं या ठिकाणी ए. सिमिलरली AC and BC, two line segments meet at C, and therefore we get angle C or angle ACB or angle BCA. In this way we can denote the angles. Here two line segments, line PQ and line RES. These two lines meet each other or intersect each other at O, and therefore here we get four angles, that is angle POS, angle POR, angle ROQ, angle QOS. आपण हे अँगल एका लेटरनं दाखवू शकत नाही, कारण तुम्ही जर म्हणालात अँगल O तर नेमका कोणता, कारण या ठिकाणी POS मध्ये आला O, किंवा इथं POR इथं सुद्धा मध्ये O आला, ROQ मध्ये O आला, नेमका O कोणता घ्यायचा. म्हणजेच ज्या वेळेला O हा पॉइंट कॉमन पॉइंट असतो सर्व अँगलचा, त्यावेळेला मात्र आपल्याला तो अँगल तीन लेटरला दाखवावा लागतो. इथं या ठिकाणी अँगल POS किंवा अँगल SOP असंही म्हणू शकतो, और अँगल POR और ROP. सिमिलरली अँगल ROQ और अँगल QOR, then angle SOQ as well as angle QOS. So when two lines intersect at a point, then also we get angles here. So this was the concept of angle, and now we have to see related angles. Here first type is complementary angle. Now we will see complementary angles. Here if the sum of the two angles is 90 degree, then the angles are called as complementary angle. The definition of complementary angle is if the sum of the two angles is a 90 degree, then the two angles are called as complementary angles of each other. Here in the first figure, if we add the measures of these two angles, that is 30 degree plus 60 degree, then it will become 90 degree, and therefore these two angles are complementary to each other. Here these two angles are separate angles, but in the second figure these two angles are adjacent angle. So what is the concept of adjacent angle? I will explain in the next period. So here ABD and angle CBD, these two angles have one side common, then one vertex common, and therefore these two angles are adjacent angles, and if we add these two angles, that is 45 plus 45, it is also 90 degree, and therefore angle ABD and angle CBD, these two angles are complementary angles. Now there are some question arises related to complementary angles. First, can two acute angles complement to each other? म्हणजे जे कॉम्प्लिमेंट अँगल्स आहेत ते प्रत्येक वेळेला एकमेकांचे, जे ॲक्यूट अँगल्स आहेत ते एकमेकांचे कॉम्प्लिमेंट अँगल असू शकतात का? नाउ वी नो दॅट ॲक्यूट अँगल मीन्स the angle having measure less than 90 degree. Now if we consider here 89 means less than 90, and therefore it is acute angle, and another angle of measure, for example 20 degree, this is also less than 90, and therefore both the two angles are acute angles, and if we add, then we will get 109 degree, and our condition is that the sum of the two angles must be 90 degree, then and then they will become complementary angles. But here both the angles are complement and the sum is more than 90, so these two angles are not complement to each other. हे एकमेकांचे कॉम्प्लिमेंट असणार नाही. म्हणजेच काय दिसतं, तर या ठिकाणी कॉम्प्लिमेंट अँगल घेऊन सुद्धा ते एकमेकांचे ॲक्यूट अँगल घेऊन सुद्धा एकमेकांचे कॉम्प्लिमेंट अँगल झालेले नाही. पण समजा आपण या ठिकाणी हा अँगल 60 घेतला आणि हा अँगल 30 घेतला, तर मात्र काय दिसतं, तर 90 डिग्री होतं. तर हा 60 हा ॲक्यूट अँगल आहे, 30 हा सुद्धा ॲक्यूट अँगल आहे, दोघांची सम येते 90, आणि म्हणून 60 आणि 30 एकमेकांचे ॲक्यूट अँगल आहेत. यावरून काय दिसतं, तर तुम्ही प्रत्येक वेळेला ॲक्यूट अँगल हे एकमेकांचे कॉम्प्लिमेंट असतीलच असं नाही. काही कंडिशन्समध्ये ते एकमेकांचे कॉम्प्लिमेंट असू शकतात, काही अटींवरती ते एकमेकांचे कॉम्प्लिमेंट असू शकतात. आता हा झाला फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, अँड नाव वी विल सी the second question. In the second question, can two obtuse angles complement to each other? Can two obtuse angles complement to each other? आता यातला कॉम्प्लिमेंट अँगल आपण घेतला एक 120 डिग्री आणि एक घेतला 110 डिग्री. दोघांची जर ॲड केली तर ती येते 330. आपल्याला पाहिजे फक्त 90 आणि इथं आली 330. मुळातच काय आहे की ऑब्ट्यूज अँगलचं मेजर हे एका ऑब्ट्यूज अँगलचं मेजर मुळातच 90 डिग्री असतं, आणि दोघांचं जर ॲड केलं तर ते निश्चितच 90 पेक्षा काय असणार आहे, जास्त असणार आहे. अँड देअरफॉर दी टू ऑब्ट्यूज अँगल्स कॅनॉट कॉम्प्लिमेंट टू इच अदर. दोन ऑब्ट्यूज अँगल एकमेकांचे कॉम्प्लिमेंट असूच शकत नाहीत. नाव थर्ड क्वेश्चन, can two right angles complement to each other? राईट अँगलचं मेजर असतं 90, म्हणजे हे 90 प्लस हे 90, दोघांची ॲडिशन किती झाली 180, and therefore these two right angles they are always complement to each other. Now we will see another related angles, that is supplementary angles. Here if the sum of the two angles is 180 degree, then they are called as supplementary angles. या ठिकाणी जर दोघांची सम 180 डिग्री जर आली तर त्या दोन्ही अँगलला काय म्हटलं जातं? सप्लिमेंटरी अँगल्स. इन द फिगर, अबव फिगर, हियर angle ABD and angle CBD, these two angles have measures respectively 60 degree and 120 degree, and if we add 60 and 120 then we will get 180 degree. And according to our definition of the complementary supplementary angles, if the sum of the two angles is 180 degree, then two angles are supplementary to each other, and therefore angle ABD and angle CBD, they are supplementary angles. Now here in the second figure, the measure of one angle is 80 and the measure of second angle is 110, and if we add the sum of these two angles, then we will get 180 plus 110 plus 180, it will be 190 degree, which is more than 180 degree, and therefore these two angles are not supplementary of each other. So again there arises three questions, that is, first is, can two obtuse angles be supplementary? दोन ऑब्ट्यूज अँगल एकमेकांचे सप्लिमेंटरी असू शकतात का? या ठिकाणी समजा 120 आणि 110 घेतलं, कारण 120 ऑब्ट्यूज अँगलची डेफिनेशन आहे द अँगल हॅव्हिंग मेजर more than 90 and less than 180, then the angle is called as obtuse angle. Here 120 is obtuse angle, 110 is also obtuse angle, and if we add, then we will get the sum 230 degree, and which is greater than 180 degree. So it is seen that the two obtuse angles cannot be supplementary. Here, for instance, we will consider 91. Is 91 obtuse angle? Yes, because it is greater than 90 degree. Again, the another 91 is also obtuse angle because it is again greater than 90 degree. So 91 plus 91, it is equal to 122 degree, which is greater than 180. So it denotes that the two obtuse angles cannot be supplementary. दोन obtuse angles एकमेकांचे supplementary angle असूच शकत नाही. Now, can two acute angles be supplementary? Now, if we consider the highest or greater acute angle, that is angle of 89 degree and 89 degree, and if we add, then we will get the addition 178. सगळ्यात जास्त मोठा acute angle कोणता आहे तर 189 डिग्री. सगळ्यात मोठा ॲक्यूट अँगल कोणता आहे? 89 डिग्री. तर 89 आणि 89 ची जरी ॲडिशन घेतली तर ती येते 170 आहे. आपल्याला पाहिजे किती? 180 पाहिजे. 180 काही मिळत नाही, म्हणून टू ॲक्यूट अँगल्स कॅनॉट बी सप्लिमेंटरी टू इच अदर. नाउ थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज दॅट कॅन टू राईट अँगल्स बी सप्लिमेंटरी? कॅन two right angles be supplementary? Here एका राईट अँगलचं मेजर असतं 90, दुसऱ्याचं सुद्धा 90. 90 plus 90 180, एक्झॅक्टली 180 आपल्याला मिळालं, and therefore the two right angles are always supplementary to each other. Now we will see one question, that is, what is the measure of complement of 65 degree? जर तुम्हाला एक अँगल 65 डिग्री दिला असेल तर त्याचा कॉम्प्लिमेंट असणारा दुसरा अँगल कोणता हे आपल्याला शोधायचं आहे. सो आपल्याला ते माहीत नाही, दुसरा अँगलचं मेजर माहीत नाही, आणि म्हणून आपण काय केलं, लेट एक्स बी द मेजर ऑफ कॉम्प्लिमेंट ऑफ 65 डिग्री. 65 डिग्रीचा कॉम्प्लिमेंट असणारा दुसरा अँगल माहीत नाही, म्हणून तो आपण एक्स मानला. अँड अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर डेफिनेशन ऑफ कॉम्प्लिमेंटरी अँगल means if the sum of the two angles is 90, sum means x plus 65 is equal to 90. And now to find the complement we have to transform 65 to the another side, so that we will get x is equal to 90 minus 65, and we will get x is equal to 25, and therefore complement angle of 65 degree is 25 degree. So in this way we have seen the two types of angles, that is complementary angles and supplementary angles.